Oh, no wonder that was good.
Yeah. Sweet. What is up, Internet? Retro here, and welcome back to our 14th episode of the $10 Game Collection Challenge. We are on a quest to build a video game collection, starting off with just 10 bucks to prove that you can still game hunt in today's time, and you can do it on a budget. No real big updates this week, guys. We're gonna jump in pretty quick. The collection is growing like crazy, which is awesome. But before we jump into it, if you love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia, I'm talking about retro video games, movies, toys, and more, make sure to hit that freaking subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on new weekly videos. Every single week, we are putting out new retro video game content, and I don't want you guys to miss it. Let's jump into this week's footage. Alright, update on the $10 game collection. Last week, to be honest, was a pretty mundane week, just a bunch of Wii games, but I'm not mad about it. We added all those games to the collection really cheap, which is good. I will say, this shelf is getting quite disorganized. It's kind of driving me crazy. I need to reorganize this at some point. I don't know if I'll do it this episode or not, but it will get reorganized very soon. I think we ended up last week with around $200 in the game fund, and we've sold some more things, so let's get into the sales. We sold the calculator for around $29, $30. I don't know exactly. It's the TI-89. Picked that up for $6 and sold it for $30. And remember, guys, I always deduct, excuse me, 15% for eBay fees and PayPal fees, shipping supply fees, and the buyer always pays shipping. So I will show you what we actually get to net from all these sales. Sequest Season 1 sold for around $29 to $30. And then all of these sold to the same buyer. They bought World Tour for around $9 or $10, same with this. Order of the Phoenix, same with Half-Blood Prince. And then the sealed Lego game sold for $29. So these all go to the same person. And then we sold Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock to somebody different. I think this was $13. So we will get to add this to the collection for a grand total of this, which should be right around $300 or so. Plenty of money to go hunt, so let's freaking go hunt. Okay guys, I'm at a Goodwill that I don't ever come to, and they have some games, but most of them are priced, like Underground 2. They're all, since they're 4, I don't think I'm gonna pick these up. Like this sells for like 10 to 12, but at $4, I don't wanna mess with that. Same thing with this game, My Sims Kingdom. It sells for like 10 to 12. This one might be 2, since it's not marked. I might check on that. But the rest of these are marked for 4. This one I will pick up though. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. This is one of those games that's selling for around, right around like 20 to 25. So I'm gonna pick this one up. For sure, that'll be easy flip. I wish these other ones, well, I wish they were all 2, but whatever. So this is about 20 minutes away from where I live. I don't ever come to this one, but I thought I'd check it out, and I'm glad I did. So I'll go ahead and get this. All right, y'all, we have this Mario Kart 64 in my hand that I'm gonna add to the $10 game collection, but it has a backstory, and I wanna tell you about how I acquired this. So about a little over a month ago, I wanted to sell an N64. This is not even part of the $10 game collection, and the quickest way to sell a console I have found is to add a Mario game to it. They sell so much quicker if you do that. Just make sure you adjust the price for however much that cart is worth. So I did that. I looked on eBay and I tried to find a pretty reasonable Mario Kart 64 that was real. There are tons of fakes on eBay, and I wanted to make sure that I found a real one. I found it. I could tell by the pictures it is a real cart, so I bought it. A week goes by, 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by, and I don't receive the video game. I was supposed to have received it like in about a week's time frame. So I open up a case. Another tip, if you ever want to protect yourself on eBay, make sure you open up a case. I talked to eBay, said I have not received this yet, and they said, okay, they're gonna check on it. About another five days to a week goes by, and I get an email or a message from eBay, and they say, okay, you have not received your item yet. We're gonna refund you your money. So I got my money back, and I never received the game. About a week goes by, again, maybe even 2, and I receive a package in the mail, and it's from China, and it's got Chinese writing on it, and I open it up, and it's this Mario Kart 64. It is clear as day that it's fake, it's not real, it's pretty light. Now, these work just like an original kart, but I'm just not into reproduction karts. But I had no way of returning this or anything, because when I went back to eBay and I clicked the link, or I clicked this auction, that person isn't even on eBay anymore. They had like 20 negative feedback, and they're gone. So I'm here with my money back, and a reproduction cart of Mario 64. What do I do with this? I'm not gonna sell it. I don't feel comfortable selling reproduction carts. The only thing I can think to do with this is add it to the $10 game collection. So we're gonna add this Mario Kart 64 reproduction to the $10 game collection and just call it done. I don't know what else to do with it, so there it is. Okay guys, so this is the lot I originally saw on OfferUp. Pokemon Stadium, Banjo Tooie, Banjo Kazooie, Kirby, and Snowboard Kids 2. I think this is around 25. This is about 60, so it's 90, 120, about 160 to 170 in value. He wanted 25 each, or 100 for all 5. I asked if he would take 80, and he said yes, but I also saw, when I clicked his name, that he had other games for sale. So he has this Zelda, Majora's Mask, Smash, and then, let's see, Pod Racer, Blast Corp, Mario 64, Hey You Big Shoot, and then Miss Pac-Man. So I asked him if he would do something if I took all of them, and he said this. If I can get to my messages. Okay, I asked if he would do. He said 80 is fine, and then he can do 180 or 220 with a console. And then I just made sure, this time I wanted to make sure that I was going to get all these games, and I asked if he would do 200 with a console. And he said 200 is fine. So we're going to meet right now, and I'm going to pick up this lot. I think altogether it's probably valued around 420, but we can go through it here in a bit. How are you? I'm Rick. How's the pounded? You didn't give me? Yeah. Awesome. Was this your stuff like you grew up with, or just stuff you got?
I got this like a couple years ago from a nephew of mine.
Oh, okay, cool.
These are all the games.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
I have no idea. One game doesn't have a logo on it. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Zelda.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you did find the cord.
No, the one I'm missing is this right here. The cord for this.
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's all of it.
Oh, no wonder that was it.
Yeah. You got it, man. You have a console too, you said?
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, awesome, man.
I think there's only one Nintendo. And
okay.
The rest of them, I think, are just.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's all good. You said 200? Yeah. Here, count that. Make sure I did that right. Yeah, I collect all this kind of stuff. All right, guys. So this deal was actually better than I thought. We got the console, and inside is the expansion pack that makes this about a $100 console. We're gonna go through all this back at the house, but I just wanna show you real quick. There's actually some extra games in here. There's a game with no label. What is it? I have to know. Any guesses before we fire it up? What do you think this is? I'm gonna guess it is Star Fox. I have no idea why, but I'm gonna guess it's Star Fox. Then we got 4 controllers. This has a decent stick, but we will go through it all back at the house. Awesome deal for 200 bucks. All right, y'all, we are back in the game room, about to go through this sweet N64 lot that we picked up for only 200 bucks. As usual, I'm going to tell you what I paid for it and then a running total of the value over here in this bottom left area. And then we're going to clean up some games too. I want to show you how I can get a game looking like basically new with just a little bit of work. Some people have asked how I clean games. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then we're going to test the N64. And the thing I'm probably most excited about is to figure out what this mystery game is. I have not tried it. We're going to try it together to see what it is. It's pretty dingy. But at the end of the video, we're going to figure out what this mystery game is. I'm pumped to figure that out. So, all right, let's get into it. We got the N64 that seems to be in fairly good shape. I don't see any like breaks or anything like that in the plastic. And the best part about it is the jumper pack. So if I sell this, what I'll probably end up doing is selling that jumper pack, or not jumper pack, expansion pack, excuse me. Because right now, during the timing of this video, this is selling for like $60, $50 to $60. That's freaking insanity. So, but if I sold it all together, just with the console, it's about $100. So we'll just say 100 for now. I guess we can get into this. So you probably got excited when you saw this controller. Unfortunately, it is not the Pikachu Pokemon controller. It is a third-party controller, but it actually doesn't feel terrible. It's TTX, and it doesn't feel. I mean, I have played with some pretty terrible third-party controllers. This one does not feel that bad. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. There was one original Atomic Purple controller, Nintendo branded, and the controller on this is just okay. I would say maybe like a 5. So there's that. And then we have two controllers that are the same, third party again, but these are retro bit. I have never played with one of these before, but they don't feel terrible. They don't feel great, but they don't feel like the worst thing I've ever seen before. So there are two of the retro bit blue controllers. So they look like that. I don't know. I might sell it all together. Have not got that far yet. But all right, let's see. This is for Hey You Pikachu, and I'm not 100% if this is okay. Yeah, we're missing the mic, but we have this part of it. So, and I did see Hey You Pikachu in there, so that's part of what you need to play Hey You Pikachu. All right, first game is Banjo Kazooie, and it's in pretty good shape. So prices are all over the place right now. Back 2-3 months ago, this was like $25. It might be selling for more right now. The video game market has went crazy during the pandemic, so I'm gonna say it's probably around 30. I'm gonna show you over here two example sold listings, and I try to show you like the median price, not like the highest, not the lowest, but kind of a median price of what they're actually selling for, not what people are trying to sell them for, what they actually sold for. So Banjo Kazooie. Next up, we got NASCAR 99. So I think there's like 4-ish games in here that were not in the pictures, that were just add-ons, but this one is not much of anything to talk about, I don't believe. NASCAR 99. Kirby the Crystal Shards, a great game, and this one is in really good shape. We already have this game, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this one and sell the other one, because the other one is not as in good a shape. I think this is right around the $25 to $30 mark, maybe more. Then we got Majora's Mask. Now, I could be wrong on this, but this is the regular paper label. There's one that's kind of like a hologram. This one I've heard is actually worth a little bit more, and last time I looked, a couple days ago, this was selling for like 60 to 70, which is absolutely nutty. Here is, it looked like it belonged to that person. And this is another thing to note. Almost every Majora's Mask I find, one of these clips is broke. I don't know if like the plastic was cheaper on these or something, but those are always broke for some reason. But pretty clean copy of Majora's Mask. Then we got Blast Core. this is actually a good game. This one's pretty rough. I wonder if I can get some of that off. Looks like it's coming off a little bit. This is like an $8 to $10 game, I believe. Cool to add that to the game collection. The mystery cart, we'll talk about that here in a minute. Pokemon Stadium, and this is about a $25 cart, I believe. Can't have an N64 without Smash Bros, man. Freaking Smash Bros. All right, question of the video. To be entered into the giveaway, like this video and comment below, who is your main player in Smash Bros and why? Why do you use that player? I'm a Ness guy. Earthbound is, I just love Earthbound, that game so much, and he is from that game, so Ness is my guy. Tell me down below, who is your main player, your main character on Super Smash Bros. Good to add this to the $10 game collection. We're gonna keep this one for now for sure. Gotta have this in the game collection. I think 40 to 50 is the value on that. Wave Race, this was my first game with my N64. I got Wave Race and Mario 64 back in like 1997 with my 64 for Christmas. Great game, I love that game. Good to add that one. Okay, this one was not in the pictures, Toy Story 2, and I think this is like a $15 to $20 game. So cool bonus to get that. What collection is complete without Super Mario 64? We surprisingly haven't found this yet. Pretty rough label, but we'll keep it for now until we find a better one. I think this is selling right now. This is selling for like 40 plus, which is insane. All right, this one was not in the pic. No, this one was in the pictures. Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness. Never played this before. This thing looks minty, looks great. I don't know, 10 to 15 maybe. Banjo Tooie, probably the funniest name for a second installment of a game. Banjo Tooie, pretty cute, man. And that is like super clean. Okay, Snowboard Kids 2. This is the one that got my attention. This I know is like a $60+ game, and it is in great shape. I can probably get that sticker off. What's gonna happen? I haven't talked about this yet. We just spent, 2/3 of our game fund money. I'm gonna have to recoup a lot of that back, so I will sell the 64 and then I will sell this to get about $150 to $160 back. I might sell one or two other games. I thought about selling Toy Story 2 because I really don't need that one. If I sold the 64 and these two games, I'm gonna have about $180 and add everything else to the collection for basically free. So for now, right now, that's my thought, is to sell these two games, but we'll see if that happens. Next game is Rugrats in Paris, the movie. Never played this one. I think there's a couple Rugrats games for the 64. Scavenger Hunt maybe is another one. So there is Rugrats. Not worth too much, I don't think. Here's the Hey You Pikachu that goes with that. Yeah, Hey You Pikachu. And then we got Pod Racer, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Love this game. Looks like they all belong to this person in South Lake, Texas. I'm showing you this because this is probably for like 20 years ago, so I'm assuming they don't live there anymore. But Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. And then here is the mystery car. I told you, what did I tell you guys what I thought this was? Star Fox? I think I said Star Fox. The reason why I said Star Fox is because you have to think about a couple different things. These are quality games. This person had really good taste, and I'm trying to think what games are missing from this collection. I want to say it's either going to be Star Fox or 007. Those are my two guesses. It's kind of heavy, so it makes me think it's not like a cheap game that didn't have like a ton going on. So I think it's Star Fox or 007. It could also be, I thought about the expansion pack being in here. It could also be Perfect Dark, but I'm gonna go with 007. Or no, what did I say? I can't remember now. Star Fox. I'm gonna go with Star Fox. Y'all tell me down below what you guys think it is. All right, let's clean a game and then we will test this. All right, guys, this is gonna be pretty quick. This is really simple. This is what I use. Got Q-tips. I use Bright Boy to clean the pins. I've had this. I got this off Amazon probably 2 years ago, and it's probably 2/3 of the way filled, or maybe even more. So it lasts forever, and this is just the stuff that I have found that works the best for cleaning the pins inside the game. And then I use Armor All This just kind of helps get the grime off and helps shine the plastic up. And then I use a magic eraser. These things are gold. You will see if you've never used this on a game, it's insane. So let's use, I figured I could use both of these games since this one has writing and then this one is just grimy, to show you how I would do it. So this is kind of a little bit damp, and all I would do is spray a little bit more of this on here, and then from here, maybe I can show you just this side versus the other side. You can kind of see what it's doing, and then kind of wipe it off. This one was already in good shape, but that's basically the idea. So watch what it does to this, all this writing. This has probably been on there for, who knows? I mean, it could potentially be on there for 20 years, for the last 20 years or so. So all you do is, it's already a little damp, and look how easy this is coming off already. Like you guys saw in the video, this was already on there, and it is coming off. This is actually coming off easier than it usually does. So you just scrub. I'm not like scrubbing super hard, because what happens if you scrub too hard, it would actually, it almost makes this like the plastic shiny, and I don't like when it does that. But just kind of gently doing it. I might spray more of this on there, and boom, all that writing is off, and I think it looks a ton better. I guess let me do this side too. Don't rub hard on this. You'll take off the finish of the paper label. So there's that, and then all I would do with the Bright Boy is just get a little bit on the Q-tip, and then you just wipe down this. So you can already see there's a ton on there. Like that. Then use the dry side, and you should be in business after that. So that's all you do. I'll show you on this just how easily it takes all this crap off. So I'll do just this side. Sometimes I use a toothbrush too to kind of like get in that groove, but just using the magic eraser, you're gonna be able to see the difference in literally just like a second. So wipe it off, and you can already see the difference between that side and that side, and I barely even worked on it. So that's how I clean games, guys. Super easy. Bright Boy, a little bit of Armor All, Q-tips, magic eraser, and you can make them look like new. Okay, let's clean this, and then we will test it and see what game it is, man. I cannot wait. All right, guys, mystery cart time. I'm legit nervous on what this is. Let's turn off Mario 64. All right, let's see what this is. This is fun. I want a mystery game in every single lot I get. Here it is. I literally think it's 007. Whoa, Ocarina of Time. Okay, this is good. We don't have Ocarina of Time yet. See, I knew it was gonna be a solid title just because of all the other games. So what I will do now, some people go both ways on this. I will probably get a replacement label on it, or label for it. I think, I don't know yet, but did anybody get that right? Did anybody get Ocarina of Time? I don't know why I did not think it would be that, but dude, that is awesome. Without a label, I'm gonna guess it's still probably a $25 game, but freaking sweet. Y'all, I was completely thrown off by Ocarina of Time. I don't know why. I shouldn't have been. Majora's Mask was in the lot. It would only make sense that it could have been that. Did you guys get that right? Also, I forgot to talk about Crystal Shards when I was going through everything I was going to sell. So once I sell Crystal Shards, I already have that. Snowboard Kids 2 and the console, maybe Toy Story 2. That's all of our money back, meaning 13 amazing games for the N64 collection for free. Mario 64, Smash Bros, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, so many amazing games, Pokemon Stadium, Wave Race, all for free to the $10 game collection. Amazing, amazing week. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging out, for going on this journey with me. It's been a blast. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out the rest of the videos to get caught up if you've missed any. And until next time, peace.